2025, 1 p.m. I don't, what I was going to
log out and log.
Oh,
the first guy's in Zoom.
oh, he's in Zoom. Okay, got it. Court does call the case, People versus Ryan Slay.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ashley Feltus with people. Your Honor, this time will waive any conflict in this honorable court in the office of public defender. Do not believe that any conflict exists. Make waiver the way it's spelled out.
All right. Oh, Ms. Perry.
Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perny. The Public Defender's Office likewise does not believe a conflict exists, but if one does, we also waive.
All right. The court, for its part, also does not this conflict either under Michigan court rules or the case is decided thereunder. To the extent a conflict does exist, given the waivers, the court will consent to hear the matters.
Your Honor, this time people are unable to proceed on this final settlement.
Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perny on behalf of Mr. Slay. No, we move for dismissal, Your Honor. I suppose I'd ask Mr. Slay to state his name for the record.
Ryan Slay.
Thank you, sir. All right. People being unable to proceed, this case is dismissed. That's without prejudice.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Court does call the case of the People versus Janine Kruger.
Ashley Feltus with people.
Your Honor, Joe Simon on behalf of Ms. Kruger. Ms. Kruger, will you unstate your, or excuse me, unmute name.
Janine Kruger.
Thank you, ma'am.
Your Honor, when we set this, you may remember clients out of state. When we set this, we were hopeful there may be a resolution, but there won't be. And we told the court we'd be requesting a continuance to the next session if that was going to be the case. And I believe that people are going to declare that they are ready to go forward.
That's correct. We've had good contact with the named victim, Margaret Anderson, who indicates that she will proceed to trial. There's been an offer to plead no contest or guilty as charged with a deferred, and I understand that's being rejected. So we are just requesting.
I didn't formally reject. I said I can't do that today. I need to discuss this with
I
Michael.
apologize, Your Honor. I misspoke. Just a misstatement. I apologize. So it does look like we're going to need the December dates if the court be so kind.
Okay. And so, all right. Jury final settlement conference will be adjourned to December 5th, 2025, 9 a.m. Jury selection in this matter will be December 8th, 2025 at 8:30.
A single gavel strike echoes, sharp, final. The courtroom exhales as tension tightens. Everyone here knows this isn't just another case. What unfolds next could rewrite reputations, careers, even lives. And the silence, it's the loudest sound in the room.
What state is your client in?
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin?
Yes.
Jeez.
Well, they share similar colors to Maryland's team, so one of the colors.
Okay, so you're going to get hurt. That red is not Maryland red. I just need you to know that.
All right.
All right.
I understand.
So, and we beat them anyway. So
Maryland's good this year.
yeah, except they got to play the whole game. So what I will do is I will indicate this is in person. I will indicate to counsel, if you don't have a resolution, and regrettably, ma'am, well, it won't be regrettable. I'll need you to appear personally on that date. I'll mark it as in person. If you have a resolution, then let the court know, and I don't have a problem with Zoom. But if there's not, then
We'll leave the offer open as well, Your Honor.
all right, very good.
And I'll be responsive to the people.
We'll do it
very
that
soon.
way. And I think she'd rather come to Michigan anyway.
Who would? Especially
I've been to Wisconsin.
Thank you, Your Honor.
It's just a bunch of dairy farms. Kidding. All right, thank you, ma'am. Have a good weekend. Court does call the case. People
Thank you,
versus
Your Honor.
You're welcome. Court calls the case. People versus Gregory Sistra.
Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perny on behalf of Mr. Sistrunk. Your Honor, I did a little bit more digging into Mr. Sistrunk's cases.
Go ahead.
I think I confirmed that he was transported to hospice
Okay.
by the jail. That's what the notes and our files indicate. So that's what I'm saying. I think that there was final communication that he was transported.
On a furlough to,
Right.
but so, all right. The last place this was left is that he certainly needed hospice. That was the court's understanding. The only issue was he going to a facility for hospice, or was it going to be in-home hospice?
That I do not know. The notes by the other attorney just indicated that he was transported to hospice.
So, all right. Regardless of that, he's not in our jail. He is someplace else, presumably under hospice care.
Right. As I mentioned, I think the other day off the record, that in the jail system, it shows him being present in the jail, but the jail says he's not physically present.
Right. And I think we determined that because it wasn't a release, it was a furlough.
Right.
So he's still a prisoner.
Right.
At the jail. Right. Or an inmate. All right. So what would you like me to do?
We're not able to proceed, Your Honor.
So I'd ask.
After all of
I
that,
know.
like after all of that,
It felt rude to interrupt.
that was like an Easter.
I apologize.
All right.
We're not able to proceed. It's a 2023 case, Your Honor, so I don't see the point.
I move for dismissal.
All right. In absentia, I will grant that. That doesn't. People being unable to proceed, this case is dismissed. Thank you.
I was talking.
No, it's okay. Good talk. Court does call the case of the People versus Safarius Steele.
Every word spoken here carries weight. The attorneys exchange measured glances, their voices calm, but their eyes calculating. Somewhere beneath that civility, strategy hums like electricity. You can sense it. The storm's about to break, and someone will fall first.
Ashley Phelps for the People.
Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perny on behalf of Miss Steele. Your Honor, I do not believe Miss Steele is present. This is Miss Pate's case, but I do not believe she has an explanation for a failure to appear.
Okay, so I need to sign off on this. I don't think because I'm against the warrant. All right.
Your Honor, so my understanding is she was transferred. Wayne County let her go on accident. Sent her back. She did contact the clerk's office yesterday and said she was out of state.
Okay. Did you hear all of that?
A little bit.
It really wasn't a whisper. I guess she was transferred to Wayne County. Wayne County, on mistake, let her go instead of bringing her back here. She did contact our clerk's office to indicate, so she's aware of the date, to indicate that she was out of state.
Okay. Well, I have no further information to add to that, Your Honor. But thank you for that information. Today's just an
You
exchange.
can thank Ann. I had no clue. All right. So I guess I won't issue a bench warrant because she at least contacted the court. She would have normally been in our facility. What I will do is I'll adjourn the jury final settlement conference to December 5th, 2025, 9 a.m. Jury selection, the 8th, 2025 at 8:30, in-person proceedings, and then allow you to get in contact with her and get her here. I'll need to sign off.
Yes.
I'll let you know. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Court does call the case. People versus Rodney Jones.
Good morning, Your Honor. Edward Dukas on behalf of the defendant. I'm standing in for the attorney of record, Robert Killewell.
Your name, sir?
Oronde Jones, sorry.
Thank you. No, sir.
And Your Honor, at this time, people are unable to proceed.
I would move to dismiss.
People being unable to proceed, this case is dismissed. That's without prejudice. Thank you.
Your Honor.
Thank you.
Court calls the case of the people versus Aileen Wood.
Ask about the people.
Behind those calm tones, there's fear, not of guilt, but of exposure. The truth in this room doesn't whisper, it waits, patient and cold. And when it comes out, it won't ask permission. It'll demand consequence.
Yeah, good morning. Tom Pietrowski on behalf of Ms. Wood, who's standing in court to my right. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Your name?
Aileen Wood.
All right. Yes, I need you to take your hand out of your
Oh,
pocket.
sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're set this morning for final settlement conference. At this time, the people are unable to proceed.
Move to dismiss.
People being unable to proceed, this case is dismissed on defendant's motion. That's without prejudice.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you. Court calls the case People versus Kyle Lighton.
And yeah, people.
He's still appearing on behalf of and with Kyle Lighton, who's approaching.
Good morning. Morning. Your name, sir?
Kyle Layton.
Thank you.
And Your Honor, at this time, people are unable to proceed.
Your Honor, we would move to dismiss.
People being unable to proceed, this case is dismissed. That's without prejudice. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir.
And I'll apologize to Mr. Eastrope. His dismissal didn't take that long.
I'm gonna write it down.
It's right.
Thank you.
Court does call the case of the People versus Maya Hines.
And on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perny on behalf of Ms. Hines.
I have two cases. Well,
Once you need to decide it's not stop your own.
deal with that case, but all right. With regard to the case that's on the docket.
Your Honor, sorry. With regards to that case, Your Honor, people are unable to proceed.
All right.
Move to dismiss, Your Honor.
People being unable to proceed, that case, that being 1487, that case is dismissed. That is without prejudice.
And I don't think Ms. Hines stated her name. Can you state your name? Ms.
Maya
Hines?
Hines.
All right. I do have another case for Ms. Hines. In which she has a warrant. It's a case of retail fraud. You were set to appear before the magistrate, did not. A warrant was issued on that case. What I will do is this, that I'll arraign you on the warrant in the case. Ma'am, that case alleges that on or about January 7th, 2023, at the location of the Meyer store, 3825, or the other one.
This is where courtroom logic meets human weakness. The lawyer hesitates for half a second, just enough for the judge to notice. That flicker? It's doubt. And in law, doubt is a dangerous crack waiting to split everything open.
At the location of 3825 Carpenter Road in Pittsfield Township, Washington County, State of Michigan, that you did commit the offense of retail fraud in the third degree. Do you understand the nature of that charge, ma'am?
Yes.
All right, that is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days in jail, $500 fine plus court costs. Fine could be increased if 3 times the value of the property taken. If that's greater than $500, that would become the maximum fine. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. First question I have for you, you want to be represented by an attorney?
Yes.
This is a public defender case.
Assistant Public Defender Lauren Kearney on behalf of Ms. Hines will waive formal reading and stand mute to the charges.
Defendant having waived formal reading, standing mute, court will enter a not guilty plea to that charge. I will set a pretrial in this matter for November 5th, 2025, 9 a.m., or as your invite indicates. With reference to bond in this case, I will cancel the bench warrant in this matter. I will then set a bond in this case, amount of $5,000. Person over cognizance of other standard conditions, including no assault behavior or possession of any weapons. You understand that, ma'am?
Yes.
I'll also indicate you are not to possess or consume any alcohol, recreational marijuana, or any illegal drugs at this time. You understand that? I will also indicate that at this time also you are not to enter any Meijer store in the state of Michigan. You understand that?
Yes.
All right. Thank you. See you on the 5th. Court does call the case People versus Austin on.
And on behalf of people.
Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Mr. On, who stands to my right. Please state your name for the court, sir.
Austin on.
Thank you.
Your Honor, at this time, people are unable to proceed.
Motion to dismiss.
People being unable to proceed, this case is dismissed. That is without prejudice.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Court does call the case People versus Jalen Robinson.
And on behalf of people.
Good morning, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Kearney on behalf of Mr. Robinson, who is approaching. State your name, sir.
Jalen Robinson. All right. I have before me a plea form. Is that what we're doing?
Yes, Your Honor.
My understanding is the defendant is going to be pleading guilty to the as charged to domestic violence, the 93-day offense. Upon a successful plea to that charge, at sentencing the defendant, there is an agreement that he will be sentenced under 7694A, the preferred program. That's the court's full understanding of the agreement.
Correct, Your Honor.
Correct.
Oh, very good. May I have him sworn?
You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give be the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth so be got.
Yes.
Lower your hand and state your name.
Jalen Robinson.
All right. Sir, it is this court's understanding you're going to plead guilty to the charge of domestic violence. That is a misdemeanor, punishable by up to 93 days in jail, $500 fine plus court cost. You understand that?
Yes.
All right. And understanding that, do you still wish to plead guilty?
Yes, sir.
And to that charge, how do you plead?
Guilty. Guilty.
Thank you. Now, you understand that by pleading guilty, you'll not have a trial of any kind.
Yes.
You signed an advice of rights form today. Is that correct?
Correct.
Any question regarding any of those rights?
No.
Please look at paragraph 5. You'll see a copy on the podium. Those are your rights, which are part of a trial. You understand that by pleading guilty, you'll be giving up those rights as well as all the rights on that form.
Yes.
You understand you're giving up your right to appeal of right.
Yes.
Are you on probation or parole?
No.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's been stated here today on the record to get you to plead?
No.
Anybody threaten you or coerce you?
No.
You're doing this voluntarily?
Yes.
Of your own free will?
Yes.
And because you believe that you are indeed guilty of this offense?
Yes.
On the date of July 11th, 2022, at the location of 4820 Washtenaw, apartment B11, Pittsfield Township, Washtenaw County, state of Michigan, what did you do on that date involving a Giovanna DeMarco that makes you think that you're guilty?
Just touched her when she didn't want to.
Okay. Were you guys involved in a fight of some type or an argument?
Argument.
You were involved in an argument?
Verbal argument.
And you touched her in some fashion?
Yes. And without her consent.
Pardon?
Yes, without her consent.
Man.